your girl Key. Thank you for kicking with me. This is going to be a reading on new love, okay? So if you've been looking for new love or you're ready to start dating, this message is for you. This is general, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay, so I pre-shuffled already. So what I got for a lot of you is a lot of you are in this energy where you're ready to just have fun. You're ready just to explore. You're ready to have a lot more excitement in your life with the playfulness. Okay, this is the first card that came out. It says playtime is essential for relationships. Have a little fun recapturing romance with your partner. So a lot of you are being told if you're searching for new love, this is a good time to put yourself out there. You know, go to the bar, go to social outings. If friends invite you out, go out. Just go have some type of fun. I feel like that's when a lot of you are going to meet somebody new who's actually going to help bring that spontaneous, that help you heal that inner child. Because I get a lot of you are in this energy where you just been really focused, you've been really goal oriented, you've been really just taking care of yourself, and now you're just ready. You know, it's springtime, okay? Summer right around the fucking corner. I feel y'all. It's time to get out and get ready to shake some ass. But I get this energy. A lot of you just want to have fun. You want to do like fair dates. A lot of you want to go golfing. You know, you just want to road trips. You do random things that bring that excitement back into your life or your romance. But you do have ready for love, okay? So a lot of you, if whoever you're attracting is also going to be ready for love. But Spirit is saying you've been understandably guarded, scared of being hurt again, but you took time to heal. Now you are ready to try love again. Yeah, a lot of you feel like you have learned your lesson, okay? You feel like you learned the lessons you need to learn. You feel like you done closed up the cycles you need to close out. It's time to spirit bless me with my husband or my wife is what is given. But a lot of you are still have some inner fears, okay? It says as you face your inner fears, you recognize what is holding you back from attracting a healthy love and relationship. And I feel like that a lot of you have been taking the time to really reassess, reevaluate yourself, your patterns, and also patterns through other relationships that you have on what's been blocking you or holding you back in your love life when it comes to this Mercury retrograde and this Venus retrograde. I always say if you had someone spin the block during this Mercury retrograde, there was some type of lesson to be learned. And that's not always a bad thing. Sometimes it just gives you a chance to rebuild a relationship, go slower, fix the cracks. Others of you is like, hey, Spirit was trying to see have you really learned your lesson? Okay. So we're gonna see what's blocking you guys in love first, and then we're gonna see what's the relationship gonna be like when with this new love. All right, Spirit, what is blocking my collective when it comes to love? What is blocking my collective when it comes to this love? Judgment. You guys have to let go of judgment. Okay. It says don't be too quick to count someone out. Be open to give them a fair chance. So it's basically the spirit saying stop bringing your past into the new. Okay. Not everybody's going to do you how your past has did you, and you're not going to make the same mistakes that your past did. Like a lot of you have to stop being afraid of making mistakes or letting other people make mistakes. We're all human. We're all here on this life to um, experience people, learn lessons, and build a life. Okay. But Spirit is saying a lot of you criticize your partner or you have attracted people who have criticized you because you're not the social norm. You don't allow certain things of what other people are used to. You make a lot of my collective make people have to face themselves or make people have to meet you where you're at. And it causes a lot of people to make you feel, try to bring you down. I always say humble. Okay. So some of us be the big dogs. But it says criticizing your partner is driving them away. Focus on their good qualities. And I feel like that's what a lot of you are in this energy with the playfulness is. So you're saying just be present. Enjoy the now. Okay. Pay attention to people's good qualities. Yes, don't dismiss the red flags, but do the good qualities outweigh the bad? If so, be present in those moments because I do feel like a lot of you are so quick to say, my ex did that, I can't go through that no more. When really you just don't realize maybe something really did happen, but you're not giving a chance for it to unfold naturally. So that's what I'm getting for what's blocking my collective. And yeah, because a lot of you have a fear of everybody leaves you. So you leave a situation before it even unravels because you feel somebody's gonna leave you. It says choose a partner who can commit to you and let yourself commit to them. And I feel like for a lot of you chose a lot of people in my collective chose fear avoidant people. People who say they want commitment, but when it gets time to actually put in the work or do the work or be vulnerable or actually match in a partnership, they run away because it's too much work. And a lot of you will stick it out, carry that weight in the load, and you're being told to find somebody who's equally yoked with you. Find somebody who's actually matches you, not just provide like material wise, but emotionally, spiritually, and physically is what I'm getting. Having those people who are available to you in that. So we're gonna see what's going on with my situation. Is she up deck? All right, Spirit, what does the collective need to know about this new love that's coming their way? All right. I have a new deck coming in. All right. New love coming their way. Yeah, a lot of you have been holding yourself back, okay, from even experiencing new love because you're scared of repeating the same cycle or the scare that somebody's gonna hurt you. It says don't know how they feel, scared, worried, doesn't want to say the wrong thing. So a lot of you, like, you did the work, but you're scared of like how somebody could perceive me. Are they gonna judge me if I talk to them? A lot of you, it's the vulnerability aspect with the holding yourself back. So a lot of you don't realize you are your own blockage right now when it comes to receiving love. You're holding yourself back by not putting yourself out there or making time and space to go out and date. And this is something that you're seeing, okay? We're seeing clearly. You're gaining a new perspective on this. It says, seeing the truth, new ways of thinking, mental clarity, facing your problems. A lot of you are facing your own problems. You're holding yourself accountable and finally making those adjustments of like, all right, I got to get my ass out of the house. I ain't going to meet my husband or wife in the house. It's time to get out. Or it's time to, like, if someone tries to have a conversation with me at the store or while I'm out getting food, let me be open and receptive because not everybody is just, trying to use me. It's just examples. All right, so what else looks like this? Yeah, you guys are in this energy where you want an equal partnership. You want somebody who is just not saying they're going to do something. You want somebody who's actually putting action behind it with equal connection, with equality, fair treatment, dependable, genuine. Yeah, you want a genuine relationship. And I also get a lot of you are in this energy where you want to meet people genuinely. You don't want to be on social media or you don't want to meet someone online. You actually want to go out and experience meeting your person genuinely, going on a date, being romanticized, doing things together, making memories. And I feel like a lot of you fear that because you have been used in the past with the user here. Will take advantage of you. Mama's boy not reliable, wants financial support. I get this energy. A lot of you just want somebody who's not just a provider. They match you, and I do feel like a lot of you you're just tired of meeting people who are not reliable. You're tired of meeting people who took advantage of your love and your kindness and just took from you and fed it to other people. It's like you guys have realized that is not what you want. So you are not you're not trying new things or spicing it up. It's like a lot of you also could not be having sex either. Okay, a lot of you could be finally taking the celibate route and saying, "Hey, I'm not messing with nobody until I meet my person." Because they're not worth my time and energy. And there's nothing wrong with that. Shit, I'm on that journey too. So, and I've also realized being on that journey has has cleared me from a lot of karma, blocked me from a lot of bullshit. Okay, but I feel like this time, a lot of you are in this energy where you're eliminating the sex part. A lot of you are in this energy of like, I don't want someone just sexually. I want somebody mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And I feel like it's because you became the upgraded lover. You want an upgraded lover. You want somebody who is financially set, who's looking for something long term, who's actually looking for love and has standards. And I feel like it's all because a lot of your standards have changed. Okay, your values have changed. I also feel like a lot of you bossed up and glowed up. Okay, the things that you used to allow or do in the past, you're not doing anymore, and people notice that. So you're attracting new people to you, but you have to put yourself out there to get that. What else, Spirit? Okay, so I'm gonna keep going. Ooh, 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 it's still on the flow. Ooh, okay. Some of y'all actually might be closing the. Let me pull couple more before I say this. Yeah, okay, so what I was about to say is correct. So some of y'all actually might be finally closing the door on your past. Okay, I'm not gonna say that. The first row was about preparing to meet this new person, but your past is here, and a lot of you are in this energy where you're finally closing the door. Okay, because you're tired of the confusion with the block call here. A lot of you are in this energy where you could have gotten no contact with somebody, or they could have gotten no contact with you, and or this has been acting different, and you didn't see it coming, and it left you in confusion. A lot of you are realizing you don't want to be in no type of confusing situation. If you got to be confused, then I shouldn't be with you. Simple as that. And I do feel like a lot of you are in this energy where you're not putting up with that. You have done the work and you have done the healing. And you're not coming off. A lot of you coming off stubborn, but you're not coming off that high horse. You're a lot of you are in this energy where if you weren't empathizing and sympathizing with somebody, you don't have that no more. It's like your empathy right now is like you're just like, I know you. I see you for what you is. You haven't changed. You're not doing anything different. You're coming at me the same way. You're offering me the bare minimum, and I'm the main woman. I'm the prize. And if you don't see that, hey, I don't know what to tell you. Somebody else will. And the spirit is telling me I'm correct. So with yes, trust your intuition. Don't doubt yourself. It's true. And I feel like a lot of you just feel like some people are just taking too long to grow up to match your energy, and it's like you're closing the door of the fantasy they sold you with the meeting the family in reverse, which is telling me you guys, if someone promised you like they're gonna be with you, like they see a family with you, you're realizing that was a full of shit. Okay, you're realizing it was a lie, and you coming out of this fantasy world about it. Okay, you're coming out of this illusion, and you're seeing things clearly, and you're seeing, okay, I'm gonna be a good woman or man for somebody. With the main woman here, it could be a man too. Where you're sweet, loving the children, and stunning, charming, faithful, and trustworthy. It's like all that love and trust and faithfulness you are giving to somebody, you can give to somebody who actually appreciates it. Because at the end of the day, that's what love is about. You're here to experience people, and some people are not going to be. Some people are going to fumble you, and that's on them, not you. And I feel like a lot of you are starting to realize that of like just because you went through some bad with some people in the past doesn't mean you're going to go through that in your future. And I feel like, and it's funny with the natal chart here, it's like a lot of you took the time to understand yourself. A lot of you could also be getting a reading, or this reading could be giving you the clarity that you need to understand your path, to understand what's compatible with you. A lot of you are also in this energy where you need to get a birth chart reading, because it's going to break down what type of husband you're going to attract, or what type of wife you're going to attract. It also could break down some childhood patterns when it comes to how were you were raised. But I do feel like at the end of the day, a lot of you are being told to watch out for influences from family. I do feel like if you were connected to somebody in your past, they were very influenced by jealous people around them. They had a lot of people who interfered in your guys' connection. This could be bitter exes. This could be females, especially in their family, who talked a lot of crap about you to them, or didn't like you for them. And they were doing a lot of black magic and placing a lot of projection onto this person to make the person from your past not deal with you. And a lot of you saw the signs. A lot of you were seeing the signs. A lot of you saw the truth for what it is. That person didn't see it, so a lot of you just said, hey, you don't want to give to me. Okay, you're comfortable staying where you are. So you know what? I'm going to pack my bags and I'm going to leave. And I hope you find the person for you. Which is now going to be, it's funny because it's actually going to leave this person from your past, paranoid, anxiety, and it's actually going to expose a lot of people around them, and how it's going to show how this person lets a lot of people self sabotage their blessings for them. So I feel like for a lot of you, and I also feel like it's going to expose how this person was not investing in this relationship with it like they should with the Bob the Builder. And upright, it says does everything for them, helps them get on their feet, takes care of them. A lot of you, and it's funny, I just got a text message that's confirmation. A lot of you, this person acted like they were a provider. They act like they wanted to invest in this relationship with you, and they never did. They just took advantage of your loving kindness to help them get out of their situations, or to make them better. And a lot of you finally realize that it's like, I'm not an option. I'm not here to just to help you heal. If you're not here to help me, or build with me, it says you're not gonna play me. I'm not the placeholder. I'm the prize. So I feel like a lot of you have realized your worth. You have done the work, which is now opening new doors for you to experience real love. All right, what's the main woman? Yeah, y'all got certain boundaries. Your cutoff game is strong, okay? With the cut it off here, it says can't be full, getting fed up, boundaries stern, and just I say got fed up. So a lot of you got fed up, okay? You done made certain boundaries, you made certain adjustments when it comes to your love life. And I do feel like and it's funny, a lot of you could be showing as the Queen of Swords, where you're not playing games with nobody. You know what you want. You're being true to yourself. One thing about the Queen of Swords, she knows how to articulate her wants and her needs, and she does not steer from what she's telling. So I feel like for a lot of you, you were tired of waiting on somebody to get their shit together. You were tired. You were annoyed. You were irritated. You understood this was not the first time. It was like a repetitive cycle with somebody, and you were getting tired of it because this person will always come back, want to be with you, tell you they love you, love bomb you, and you feel like you're healing things, and then they go back and do revert back to their old self. And a lot of you are just sick and tired of that game, and you finally are closing that door. What's the block? What's the holding back? What's the holding back? Yeah, black magic. Okay, there could be somebody. A lot of you need to protect your love life too, which means also be quiet about your love life. There are people working on your love life. There could be blockages happening. A lot of you could also be needing to do a blockbuster candle at this time. or even just protecting your love life. Because, like I said, there are people trying to work against you. A lot of people don't want to see you happy. This can even be an ex who just, because you're constantly on their mind, they don't want to see you with nobody else. So that energy gets projected onto you and you makes you self sabotage and brings up your fears when it comes to love. So I feel like a lot of you be careful on that, okay? I'm gonna clarify the black magic too, because I don't like that energy. I don't know why I just heard pick up tarot, so I'm gonna pick up tarot. Clarify the black magic spirit. Yeah, the world card. This is on social media, so this you guys could be getting a lot of evil eyes sent towards you on social media with the world. People stalking, trying to see what you got going on because you're in the spotlight with the strength card here. And people feel like you're getting your 10 of cups, but they don't realize the work you have put into that. Okay, and it's all because they're discontent, not happy. And a lot of you is this could be somebody from your past who didn't take your love offer or your cup because they were too worried about the cups that were spilled, that they put time and energy into, and they didn't get their rewards back. But God tried to give them you, but you know what they did? They fumbled you. Yeah, and this is a lesson that had to be learned. But I do feel like a lot of you, when you meet this new love, this could actually be going to a long term commitment where it could lead to some type of marriage. Where Page of Pentacles, where a lot of you could get some type of offer or some type of proposal, is what I'm getting. Spicing it up, Spirit. What's spicing up in reverse? Why is spicing up in reverse? Yeah, with the rebound mate card in reverse, I feel like a lot of you were just taking your time to heal from your exes. Okay, a lot of you with the rebound up in reverse, it means not emotionally heal, flight or flight. So a lot of you were taking your time to become the upgrade lover. Okay, you're taking your time to heal emotionally and mentally and remove yourself from toxic situations. This is why a lot of you probably ain't having sex either. Okay, because you were releasing those soul ties, connected to people who energetically were still tied onto you and was causing you blockage in your love life. But you don't realize by you doing that has made you not only upgrade yourself to the upgrade level, but it's helping you attract the upgrade level. That big provider energy. I wish that on nothing but my single people who want real relationships. And it's causing a lot of people to stalk you and wonder what you got going on because they're not aware of what you're doing. So they feel like you're sneaking around doing stuff when really you're just minding your own business. You're healing, you're figuring your life out, you're upgrading, you're leveling, you're expanding your money. And it's funny because I posted a reading about that. I'm gonna post. What's just your correct? Mm-mm. Yeah, a lot of you don't let your wounds go. You have done the healing with the feeling wounded, letting down trials. You got out that energy of like stop letting somebody disappoint you all the time, and you're realizing you took your power back, and you're facing your stuff head on, and you're owning. Okay, this is what here was meant to teach me. Now, how do I move forward? Yeah, you're gonna be. A lot of you don't realize the next person you meet is gonna be somebody. Some of you are gonna be moving in with, but this is someone who's gonna work with you. Okay, this is someone who's gonna add to you. The entrepreneur here. This could be someone who's very successful, a business person, wants to see you succeed in stock, crazy about you, will help get you to where you need to be. So this is somebody who's actually going to be a partner. Okay, who's actually going to pour into you, who's actually going to take care of you. Some of you might be a housewife. Okay, others of you, if you're a man, your woman is going to really support your dreams. This is going to be someone where you build long-term goals with, which might actually lead to a long-term relationship is what I'm getting for a lot of you. Yeah, and a lot of you, your spirit is saying you have to be confident in this with big ego, okay? I do feel like with this past energy, there was somebody in your past who talked a lot of big game of I'm gonna do this, oh, I'm gonna take care of you, I wanna be this, blah blah blah, but they weren't doing nothing about it with the stay at home, okay? And I do feel like a lot of you don't realize by you also getting out your ego, it has made you realize you have been closed off, and that's what you need to change. That's why you had to make the stern adjustments, why you had to cut off certain energy to make room for this new that's coming in. All right, Spirit, what's the energy of this new person? Someone who's not going to make you an option. I do feel like some of you might have somebody coming back from your past, but you also do have new energy here, new flame, new love, okay? It says gorgeous, sophisticated, sharp, caring, doesn't play games. So you're going to have somebody who's not going to play games about you. This person sees you as someone who's very gorgeous, who's sharp, who's caring. I also feel like there's a lot of you, this person's going to be highly attractive, and I do feel like this is somebody who's actually going to be very smart and who's actually going to know a lot of people going to know them. But I do feel like a lot of you are going to have a choice in love, okay? Like I said, you have somebody from your past coming back with reconciliation, but I feel like you're going to go with the person who does not make you an option. So that's what I got for you guys. Yeah, the classy bay here. A lot of you attractive, falling in love, fast, clean, sensitive. So a lot of you are in this energy where you know what you want in love. You're carrying yourself like you are who you say you want to be, and that's what's attracting your lover to you. So I'm going to pull some messages from this new person. See what they gotta say. What's this soulmate? This new love gotta say from their higher self spirit. Regret. So a lot of you, this is somebody from your past. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so ashamed and embarrassed. I can't bear to look you in the eyes and tell you everything. I can't stand the thoughts of making you cry. Just let me build up the courage to confront us. So, like I said, a lot of you got somebody from your past who is in a lot of regret and shame for the choices and decisions. And they're trying to gain the faith to come forward and come back and have a new beginning with you. So be on the lookout for that. But I'm trying to pull on this new person spirit. Okay, so this new person is going to be someone who's going to strive to be their best self and make sure, and they're going to be known to claim you. This is going to be someone who's not ashamed to say you're mine and make it known that you're mine. You know, I always say, don't let me get a husband who give me a fuck off ring. Like, you know, I'm taking. But it says, I have grown up since our last conversation. I have been working on myself to be better person who you can be proud of. So a lot of you, this is somebody you're gonna meet and have a conversation with them, and you're gonna notice the changes every time you meet them. That they're evolving and growing. But this is someone who's going to take the honoring path to you. Says, I want to take the honoring path towards you. So I'm taking responsibility for my situations in my life. I'm coming forward to tell you how I feel. I know I have what it takes to make you mine. I'm ready for a new beginning. So this new person has been doing the work just how you have been doing the work, and they're going to be taking the honor path to make you theirs. They're going to court you. They're going to date you. And I feel like that a lot of you, this is somebody you're going to meet while you're out. Okay, this could be somebody who owns a motorcycle, or this could be somebody you meet at a bar for some of you. But this is somebody who's actually going to be their best self, and they're going to meet you at your best self. They're going to want you to be their best self. So this is what I got for you guys on your new love. 2222 when it said that. So look at that angel number.